why today's foreclosure numbers are not a warning sign. When it feels the cost of just about everything is only going up, it is only natural to wonder what that means for the housing market. Some people are even questioning whether more homeowners will struggle to make their mortgage payments, ultimately leading to a wave of foreclosures. And recent data showing foreclosure filings have increased is only feeding into this fear. But do not let that scare you. If you put the latest data into context, it's clear there's no reason to think this is a repeat of the last housing crash. This is not like 2008. While it's true that foreclosure filings ticked up in the latest quarterly report from ATTOM, they're still lower than the normal range and way below levels seen during the crash. And it's a lot easier to see if you graph that out. If we compare Q1 2025 to what happened in the years surrounding the 2008 crash, it's clear the market is in a completely different place. Back then, risky lending practices left homeowners with mortgages they could not afford. And that led to a wave of foreclosures, which flooded the market with distressed properties, a surplus of inventory, and caused home prices to drop dramatically. Today, however, lending standards are much stronger, and most homeowners are in a much better financial position. That's why filings are so much lower this time around. And just in case you're looking at the 2020 and 2021 figures and thinking we've ramped up since then, here's what you need to know. During those years, there was a moratorium designed to help millions of homeowners avoid foreclosure in challenging times. That's why the numbers for just a few years ago were so incredibly low. So do not compare today to that low point. If you look at more normal years like 2007 through 2019, overall foreclosure filings are actually down from what is typical and way down from the volume during the housing crash of 2008. Of course, no one wants to go through the process of foreclosure. And the recent increase is emotional because it is real lives that are being impacted. Let us not discount that. It is just that as a whole, this is not a signal of trouble in the market. Why are we not seeing a big surge in foreclosures? Here's the reason, and something that should assure you. Homeowner equity. Over the past years, home prices have risen significantly. That means today, homeowners have built up a solid financial cushion. As Rob Barber, the CEO of ATTOM, explains, quote, while levels remain below historical averages, the quarterly growth suggests that some homeowners may be starting to feel the pressure of ongoing economic challenges. However, strong home equity positions in many markets continue to help buffer against a more significant spike. Basically, if someone falls on hard times and cannot make their mortgage payments, they may be able to sell their home instead of going into foreclosure. And that is a huge contrast to 2008, when many people owed more than their homes were worth and had no choice but to walk away. Do not discount the strong equity footing most homeowners have today. As Rick Sharga, the founder and CEO of C.J. Patrick Company, explains in a recent Forbes article, quote, a significant factor contributing to today's comparatively low levels of foreclosure activity is that homeowners, including those in foreclosure, possess an unprecedented amount of home equity. The bottom line here is, even with the recent increases, Foreclosure numbers are not at the level seen during the 2008 crash. Plus, most homeowners today are in a much stronger equity position, even with those rising costs. If you are a homeowner and you are facing hardship, let's talk. It is always better to sell your home and take that equity you have than to relinquish it to the bank and take what they give you. A real estate professional can offer the best advice and walk you through all of the different options, as well as connect you with other individuals who can help as well. If you need to discuss these things, let's chat. Call me at 502-489-1135. I am David Hittle, doing business as Shopkentuckyhomes LLC, a real estate specialist with United Real Estate Louisville, and I am always here to help you.